You know what he should do? He should shave the top of his head, right? Keep the sides, wear a hat. See? It's not so bad, is it? I'm sorry that it took a long break, but I couldn't help myself. I got sent this video here by my editors, and they told me to cover it. I thought, it's boring. And then I saw his face. He's an ex-moderator for Reddit. When I saw his face, I was like, we need to make content out of this. Really thought this was AI generated, and then I saw his page.
Please traverse a tree. On it! Hello, Spez, Mr. CEO of Reddit. I hope you have received this public video that I have created and sent to you via your email. If not, I hope anybody who cares about the topic in this video can get this to him in any way that you can. This video is about a topic of deadly seriousness, and that is of Reddit moderation and the state of your platform. But first, some background. I'm Brian, or Stale2000, or Tarot Card.
Hi, Brian. Tarot Card? Oh, shit. You can't make Stale2000? Oh, my God. This is already a good start.
I was the top moderator of your #1 gaming subreddit, r/livestreamfail, before I was recently removed from that position by the Reddit Code of Conduct team. I became a Reddit moderator for one reason, and that is because I think that Reddit communities and correspondingly its moderators have massive power and influence, and for some reason, nobody seems to notice, care, or take this seriously.
Wait, so you only wanted to become a moderator because they had power? You didn't do it because you wanted to better the community? You just wanted power? You're power hungry?
Least of all, its moderators or the company. In this video, I will go over why I believe this, and I will also talk about a code of conduct moderation action that was taken against me due to good faith mistakes that I believe were caused by a clear lack of direct material support that the company gives its moderators. I will end the video by talking about what you, Spez, can do to fix this problem, as well as what I and other communities can do in case Reddit does not solve this very serious mismanagement problem regarding the lack of support that is given to moderators.
Mismanagement. Didn't you, like, participate in a scam? How is that their fault? And how is that mismanagement? They are technically not mismanaging because they removed you for scamming.
First, I will go over the code of conduct action and why I was removed as the top moderator of r/livestreamfail.
All right, let's
hear it. This sounds like stupid internet drama, I know, but I'm going to talk about how this is a very clear example about how Reddit's mistakes causes very serious problems to Reddit's community and the...
I know the comment section, I have to pause, because I know my community. They're probably wondering how I haven't gone for his looks yet. It's too easy of a target. It's too easy. Sometimes I just gotta let it slide, right? The fucking thing speaks for itself. I don't gotta say shit.
Company as a whole. Here's what happened. There was an announcement related to a live stream related game show called $1 Million Fan.
Right.
It was basically
the scam show.
Game show like Survivor or Big Brother, where fans of a streamer compete in different challenges with an influencer or a streamer for various prizes.
Right.
The kicker here is that there was a grand prize of $20 million, supposedly. This was
supposedly because it was a fucking scam and people invested money into it and they lost it.
Supposedly going to be aired on Amazon Prime, and it was also confirmed to be including a couple of mid-sized and large streamers like Alexandra and Andrea Botez, Extra Emily, Canute, and a few others.
Extra Emily.
Additionally, the opportunity was supposedly brought to these streamers by a company called Mythic Talent, which is a well-respected streamer agency that represents hundreds of live streamers.
Okay.
I heard about the game show a few hours after it got announced by a couple major live streamers. It sounded like the perfect type of content for a live stream fail. I mean, reality TV, game show, live streaming, gaming, that's perfect for LSF, which is about fun, crazy content about kind of live streaming gamers. So when I heard about this, I was very excited. I immediately reached out to the organizers to see if we could set up some sort of a collaboration. This collaboration would just be to get cool content on the subreddit. No...
Why would they need that? You don't need to collaborate with them to get cool content out of it. You could just clip it regardless. Right? Amazon Prime, the reason it's going to be on there is because it's owned by Twitch. And once it's on Twitch, because it's going to be streamed on Twitch anyways, right? It's clippable content that you can put onto your subreddit. You don't need to collaborate with them to do what you've been doing for years. So right off the bat, that makes no sense. You're not doing it for that reason. You just want money.
Financial incentives, no moderators being paid. Basically, none of anything like that. Just fun, cool stuff for
Bullshit. See, I just called him out for that. He's doing it for money. It's so obvious. All right.
the community in the subreddit. For collaborations, the first obvious thing that came to mind was how do we get their content on the subreddit? Either some superfans or some editors could clip some cool hype moment from the show and then post it to the subreddit.
Well,
But I
that
also
happens
had a
regardless.
stretch goal, and that was, what if LSF could be part of the show in some way? I don't know, there could be like a LSF-themed best clip contest. Like contestants compete in one of the kind of small challenges, they make the best clip, and then somebody kind of wins a prize at the end. It was a stretch goal though. So I reached out to the organizers and
Yeah, there's no point in that. That's so stupid. That's pointless. They don't need that.
to my surprise, they immediately understood what LSF was, what power it had, and they even agreed to the stretch goal of like the cool competition to have in the actual show. From my perspective, this felt like one of the coolest things that a subreddit has ever done. I mean, being in a freaking reality TV show in a topic that's directly related to the subreddit.
Wow.
How awesome. And then,
Oh my
maybe I
God.
could leverage this to get even more opportunities either for
That's so cool, guys. I can't believe it. Man, I feel bad for these people. I'm so comfortable in my own house, just behind my screens and monitors. I could sit here all day and do this. Right, if I ever had a chance to be called to one of these, I would never go. Absolutely not. No award shows, no nothing. And I don't say if, when. I meant when. We're on a rise, boys.
for our subreddit or for other subreddits across the entire platform. That's how I felt, at least, and that's clearly not how it worked out. After they agreed to kind of a couple of these kind of requests that I had in my stretch goal, they immediately started moving very quickly. They, we wrote up an announcement and they wanted this out within like 24 hours. So we quickly worked to make an announcement together, and I posted it the next day. When I posted it, everybody in the comment section immediately yelled,
Scam.
scam, 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 scam.
That's because it was. It was AI generated. It wasn't in a real mansion. It was an absolute scam. I mean, you can blame the people all you want, but anybody with two eyes can see that.
This initially didn't actually worry me because no matter what we do, people call it a scam. I mean, I've done AMAs with the Twitch CEO. People called that a scam. And I was also thinking like multiple major live streamers were involved. Mythic Talent was involved. Surely they had done their due diligence, right? Additionally, the thing that people were the most skeptical about was the $20 million grand prize.
Well, yeah.
This initially confused me as well, but once I heard that...
Oh, so you are skeptical of it. So you're admitting that it was suspicious. Got it.
Amazon Prime was allegedly involved. My
allegedly
initial concerns were assuaded. I mean, think about it. Amazon Prime has spent lots of money on tons of shows.
This guy can't be real.
I didn't necessarily think that the show was worth $20 million, but, that doesn't mean that Amazon Prime wouldn't fund it. And, if LSF was involved, maybe it would actually succeed.
So you're skeptical.
Maybe my involvement alone could make the $20 million kind of investment worth it.
Oh my fuck it. You're telling... Hold on. Oh. Guys, he's saying that he's worth $20 million. What? In what world are you worth 20... Fucking Uranus? Because you're speaking poo-poo right now.
Who knows? At least that's what I thought. Now here comes the next part of the story, when things get a little crazy. The next day, a major live streamer who was involved in the show,
Charlie?
Extra Emily, said on her stream that she...
Involved in the show. My bad.
Kind of saw all of these comments about people calling it a scam, and they even saw that, LSF was involved, and this was apparently unacceptable to her, so much so that she was considering dropping out of the show or kind of looking into seeing if kind of the whole thing was a scam or not.
As she should.
I brought the concerns to the organizers, and the organizers told me that they were currently in talks with the agents to resolve this, and they told me in no uncertain terms that the show was not canceled and was still going on. So, me being somebody who didn't really have a lot of, information into the situation, and me, trusting these high-powered agents who represent these multi-million-dollar kind of celebrities, I trusted that they would kind of get to the bottom of this and kind of resolve these concerns quickly. During this time period, I saw and deleted a lot of unsubstantiated claims about the show and the mod team.
No. You guys deleted everything because you got caught. Because Charlie made a video about you, which I have yet to see. I'll watch it later on my own terms. People don't understand this. Yes, LSF used to be like... It is big, but like it used to be like bigger, like maybe like 5 years ago or 4 years ago, where it would be a substantial thing to a YouTuber's or a Twitch streamer's, I guess, career, right? They get posted on there and they blow up. These days, not really. There's a lot of Twitch streamers that blow up from YouTube channels, from TikTok, from Instagram, from YouTube Shorts. It's people don't really go on Reddit anymore for that stuff. Like, yes, there's like rare occasions, but like there's some people that blow up just for the fuck of it, like Mr. Peanut or Burnt Peanut, Mr. Peanut, Burnt Peanuts. This guy looks like a Mr. Peanut. Like, you see what I mean? Like, there's a lot of people that don't need that.
There were accusations that I knew to be untrue, such that, the mod team had accepted bribes or, had some sort of financial involvement with the show. And I knew that they were not true because I was the one who had this idea the entire time, from start to finish. This happened a couple days. And what I can tell you, for those who, may not believe that for most moderators, I'm a highly paid software engineer working in San Francisco.
Right.
I do not need to take a couple $1,000 bribes from,
Yeah, you're a highly paid person working in San Francisco. One of the most expensive places in the world. So, like, you definitely don't need the $2,000.
I legitimately, care about the subreddit, and that's why I spend my time on it.
And the
I thought
cheap
it'd be
mic.
kind of cool events for the sub. I'm talking about this and kind of the deleted comments because this is apparently some big.
Hold on, I need a second real quick. So he's a highly paid, whatever the fuck he is, right? Is this thing like a? This is like a filter, right? This is a filter. What's that app? It's kind of like Skype. I forgot what it's called. You guys tell me in the comment section later. But I know this is a filter from there. He's using a filter. He's using like a 720p camera. Like, I'm not trying to bust his balls that he doesn't have, but like, it just doesn't check out.
No in the Reddit TOS or something, or maybe it's like an unspoken rule where if
your YouTube gained another 100 subs. Yeah. Thank you guys for the support. It's been really nice. A lot of watch time and stuff like that. It's crazy. I've never seen numbers like this before, so since I got monetized and everything, YouTube seems to be pushing me out there and new people are discovering me.
Comments that have accused it of being a scam, well that, shows a cover up or some way. It shows malice or bad faith or something. So that's why I'm kind of talking about this, is because this was specifically a reason that was brought up regarding why I was kicked out as a mod on a live stream fail.
Right.
And finally, I want to end this part of the story by talking about how Moist Critical made a video critical of the situation. And then about 30 minutes after this kind of video.
Did he just say Moist Critical made a video critical of this? Hold on, what?
And finally, I want to end this part of the story by talking about how Moist Critical made a video critical of the situation.
That's why his name's Moist Critical, you idiot.
And then about 30 minutes after this kind of video got released, I got reached out by the organizers of the events and told that 5 live streamers in the event had dropped out and that therefore the event was canceled and I should take down the post.
Good.
In this video that Moist Critical had that was critical of the event, Moist Critical brought up points about how an image on the marketing page was AI generated.
It was. I saw it myself.
Or that the domain name was registered in Iceland.
It was. I saw that myself.
Or that basically just the whole thing, it smelled bad. That's what he did. He did this
fishy.
This motion, and he said it smelled bad. But beyond that, it doesn't seem like he did much.
Something smells like shit.
Research. I don't think that he reached out to any of the organizers.
You don't think?
He certainly didn't reach out to me. And I mean, I don't know if he reached out to Mythic Talent or any of the streamers.
Regardless if Charlie did or didn't, which I'm sure he did, right? I'll watch it later and I'll let you guys know. You don't need to be told that the sky is blue when you could see that the sky is fucking blue. Right? Do you understand what I'm saying? You don't need to be told that this is a scam. When you could see that it's an obvious scam. You could see it. You could see it looks so fake. It's so fishy, right? It's more fishy than a hooker's legs on a Friday night. I'm telling you.
Now I want to stop people here because this is very important. And I think this is something that not a lot of people might have noticed. And that important point is that nothing in this situation has yet to be definitively proven as a scam. I repeat, there is no definitive, at least public information yet, that anything fraudulent, malicious, or illegal has happened in the situation.
You don't need to prove that it's a scam when it screams it's a scam, right? You don't need to look at a guy wearing a striped black and white shirt walking out of a bank with money in it to know that he's a bank robber.
The only confirmed things that we have right now is that I guess there was a website, looked a little weird, there was some bad publicity.
Absolutely.
Everybody called it a scam, and then a bunch of streamers dropped out, and then the event got canceled, and everybody got refunded. None of this is illegal. None of this is proved to be a scam, at least yet.
Really? Everybody got refunded? Alright, I'll check in on that later. I'll see.
Maybe I'll eat these words.
Based on what I heard, people lost money.
There are certainly some things which we could call yellow flags or even red flags. That being said, I don't want people to go into this thinking that there was some proven malfeasance or something when there really is a possibility that a lot of this could have just been kind of bad organization and things just fell through. Just because something's a bad idea, just because something is misorganized, that doesn't mean that anything illegal happened. You know, I still haven't gotten confirmation about kind of the Amazon Prime kind of a thing. I think that is the biggest unknown right now is I don't know about this supposed Amazon Prime deal, if it exists or not, because...
Well, you should have. You should have before you posted about it. You should have before you talked about it. Like, this is a thing. It's always, I don't know, after you get caught. You can't play stupid now. That's not how that works.
Maybe they were in negotiation with them. Maybe a contract was in the works, but hadn't been signed yet. I'm not really sure yet. We'll have to see. And then kind of I'll end the story by talking about why I got removed as the top moderator. It's really not a secret or very surprising. I got removed directly for the post that I pinned to the top of the subreddit related to the game show or supposed and alleged scam, as well as kind of for deleting comments that were kind of critical of it.
So you were being a soy boy and you couldn't handle people exposing the truth of the scam. So you sit there and you start deleting comments that were exposing the truth, and then you kept the fucking thing up, pinned by the way, so that people can keep putting money into it. Only to remove everything once Moist Critical or Charlie made a video of it and everybody started talking about it. Only then and only then did you take accountability and delete everything. You didn't take accountability. You just deleted everything because you were scared because you got caught.
I also want to make a comment about kind of the Reddit Code of Conduct team as a whole. Reddit has all this flowery language about how kind of the Code of Conduct team is not here to punish you. It's kind of here to get you to act in good faith. It's here to kind of give you second chances and warnings and all of this stuff. And apparently all of that are lies because I was not given any second chances.
Why would you be given a second chance for scamming people? You're committing a crime. I don't think you need a second chance when you're committing a crime. At a certain level, after you make a profit of over $2,000, it's considered a federal crime, which is 5 to 20 years in prison.
Was not given very much kind of descriptive.
It's not a misdemeanor.
Examples of kind of what I did wrong or kind of given any ability to kind of defend myself. I was just given a very vague description of, yeah, there's accusations about some fraudulent scam that takes people's money and their PII.
It's not accusations.
Which means their name, right?
It's the truth.
Sign up with your name to join a contest. And so I have infringed on the code of conduct by promoting a game show where you have to put in your name or something, even though it hasn't really been proved to be fraudulent yet. And so it's a little disappointing. Now, here's the most important part of the video, Spence.
Oh, yeah?
This is a direct message to you and only you.
Uh-oh, Spence.
I want to talk about how this whole situation is a direct result of the lack of support that Reddit, the company, gives to its moderators.
So it's Reddit's fault that you scammed everybody. So your reason is it's their fault for not giving you power. If you had power and you were a scammer, this would be 10 times worse.
Yeah, I did the partnership. Yeah, I didn't look into this as much as I should, and I trusted kind of agencies and live streamers when I should not have. And I did delete comments, which I thought would have been borderline defamatory if the situation wasn't, I guess, a scam, even though it technically...
It's not defamation if it's true. Don't fucking lie.
Hasn't been proven to be a scam yet. But despite all of that, there is still massive kind of like problems at Reddit, the company, due to the lack of support that caused this. But
Jesus
right
Christ.
before I go into the specific reasons of how this happened, I want to talk about why this matters in the first place. And this matters because Reddit moderators have power. They have influence. If you are one of the
Do
people
they?
who is joking about like internet janitor duties or whatever, I'm sorry to tell you, it's funny.
I'm not joking. It's the truth. And by the way, this is great. I love this. It's so good to be on my side and not look like this and not be like this and not be lost in this Reddit world. It's so nice to actually just talk about these people and, you know, continue my day, eat the same sandwiches, take the same shits while these guys are calling a ambulance and a side of French fries. It's amazing. It's amazing to go to bed knowing that these people exist and I'm not one of them.
Jokes, but you are wrong. Reddit moderation
Right.
does matter. Reddit moderators have control over millions of impressions per day, and nobody seems to notice or care. Let's just talk about LSF.
Oh, we noticed. We noticed the messages getting deleted when we are right. We notice.
Think of all the streamer careers that have been created because of LSF.
5 years
Think
ago.
about the even larger number of streamer careers that have been destroyed because of LSF.
5 years
some
ago.
clip went viral about like something bad that they did.
Yeah, but now it's not Reddit anymore. There's TikTok, there's Instagram. I'm just gonna say YouTube Shorts. It's not Reddit anymore. You're not them anymore. You used to be, but you're not. Are there minuscule situations where you can say, yeah, this person blew up from Reddit? Yeah, of course. But if we're talking majority, yeah, people aren't blowing up from Reddit as much as they used to. Absolutely not even close. Maybe like 5%. The rest is YouTube Shorts, YouTube,
major live streamers who are
Instagram,
effectively celebrities
Twitter.
come to me and beg to kind of remove, negative posts about them. An even crazier story is the time when some Twitch employees found me in person and borderline begged me to make sure LSF is not used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch, partially because at the time.
Oh no, what are we talking about? Brother, what? Okay, let me say this. He's talking about how he has the power to destroy Twitch. Yet he signed a deal to, do a game show that's on Amazon Prime. Now Amazon Prime owns Twitch. Technically Amazon owns Twitch, right? So this is very counterintuitive. I don't know, contradicting you could say. This guy's an idiot. End of story. He's coping. There's not much more to it. And he's fat, bald, and sad. And I feel bad for him. I do. I don't know how you get like this. How you act the way you look. That's the crazy part.
LSF was indeed being used to destroy the multi-billion-dollar company Twitch.
Right.
Deservedly so, by the way. Or even just take this literal circumstance. Imagine the whole kind of operation was legit. Well, guess what? One single post on LSF caused all of the streamers to drop out and destroyed a $20 million opportunity.
No, you're reading it wrong. See, this is me. This can't be real. There's no way. You're a fucking idiot. Where do we even start with this? You destroyed yourself and your credibility. You didn't destroy anyone. They voluntarily dropped out.
Was, I guess, a scam through and through. Well, guess what? We were the ones to expose it and destroy it before it had the chance to cause any real harm. Everybody got refunded after all. Guess things that...
Prove it. Prove the refund, and we'll keep talking.
Ended up okay. Right or wrong, you can think I'm a good moderator or a bad moderator. You can think that LSF helps streamers or is the bane of their existence in the entire industry.
Sorry, I'm posting my live stream onto my Instagram right now. Get more people in here.
But please, don't for a single second pretend like it doesn't matter. And that's just one subreddit. Now back to me. I was one of your most passionate users. I was in the Reddit partnership program from the start. I took advantage of every opportunity that I could. I had meetings with kind of the Reddit community managers. I begged them for help and kind of partnership opportunities at every chance that I could. And I was blown off
by the way.
Every single time. I got nothing out of it. The community managers never helped me. As, nice as the guy was, I think he had basically no power to help me. I was one of the only moderators out there who tried to grow my community, who had any ambition, who tried to work with the company or help other subreddits or help the company that hell, and it didn't matter. I failed and it failed because of how mismanaged and how little support Reddit, the company, gives to moderators. So let's circle back. Let's go back to the moderation situation. This is a very key important point, so please pay attention.
All right, I'm paying
None
attention.
of this would have happened if I had gotten support from Reddit.
Uh-huh.
You think that I want to be the guy like going out, like messaging random people in Discords
Yes.
and LinkedIn's and trying
Yes.
to figure out kind of these partnerships?
I do.
I don't. This is not my job. I am
Yes, it
not
is.
qualified to do any of this. I am not a
Well, that's true. There's some truth. You are absolutely not qualified to do any of this, therefore this video shouldn't even be made. End of story.
lawyer. I cannot read contracts to know what I should do or I should not do. I just want to like grow my subreddit, have a big vision, and I don't want to deal with this. At the end of the day, I'm a random nobody
It's true. Welcome to the club, buddy.
who got lucky. I took over one of your largest gaming subreddits on the platform because I won a stupid game of like Reddit mod politics. But apparently, I'm the only person out there who understands the potential that Reddit has.
This is so sad. This is so fucking sad. Like, I can keep clowning at him all day, guys, but honestly, at some point, it's just like, fuck, this is depressing.
Reddit had offered me partnerships. If Reddit
Fuck, there's 4 more minutes of this? I don't know if I could do this, boys.
had pipelines to connect with kind of major companies, if Reddit had lawyers that were helping me, like reading over these contracts, reading over these agreements, none of these very real mistakes that I made would have happened. And before you say it, I'm sure there's some
It's everybody else's fault but mine. Uh-oh. Reddit, it's your fault, not mine. You should have gave me lawyers. Why would you get all this stuff? It makes no sense.
at Reddit, the company, that says like, oh yeah, we do that. That's my job. It's over here.
Oh, well, his arm disappeared.
You're not even doing 1% of what you should be doing because nobody uses these resources. Nobody cares. You are not doing enough. Multiply it by 100 and then let's talk. Reddit needs to be professionalized, and it starts with the mods. This is going to be controversial, but the people who are running your multi-billion-dollar website are unqualified nobodies like me.
And that is why you got removed. There you go. There you have it. See how simple that was? We should have started the conversation like that. Right? That would have made a lot more sense. Now, on top of this, take a step back, guys. This whole thing is because he scammed people. He's the bad guy. And now he's saying all this and blaming on Reddit. That's a Reddit mod if I've ever seen one. Well, yeah.
It's your fault, Spez. Here's why.
There it is.
The controversial solution is just get rid of the bad mods with better mods or paid mods or do takeovers or more rules or
how's that controversial?
But there are better solutions. You can train them. You can give mods infrastructure or...
That's too much work. Why train people when you can take people that are already trained?
Pipelines or resources or real kind of material support and treat them as if they have the actual power and influence that they actually have, and so communities can rise to the heights they truly could. And the Reddit moderator partner program is not it.
See, the problem with him is he sees everything as Reddit can do this, Reddit can do that, Reddit makes these streamers big. That's because he lives on Reddit. Like, I hate to say it. It sucks that he lives in this bubble, but he doesn't see the outside world. When you're on like an app so much, you start to go, you think it's all about that app, like Reddit. You don't look at stuff like YouTube Shorts. You don't see how people blow up from YouTube or Instagram or even fucking Twitter. You don't see the TikTok blow ups. You're so focused and you got this tunnel vision stuck on Reddit that you think that's all it is. So what you see as a fucking opportunity, it's just one opportunity in like hundreds. Like, that's the problem. He made it his life.
Reddit moderators do not need one call with like one guy a month, as nice as he is, love you, Pablo, who has no power and no ability to affect anything. Reddit moderators don't need Christmas celebrations or special badges or community or events or team building exercises. No, even the Reddit event budget is barely useful. No, they need real material support. That means access to anything that like a talent manager would give an actual celebrity. So, and
What? But you are the talent manager almost. You're not a fucking celebrity. People aren't going there to see you. Why would you need those resources? That makes absolutely no sense. You're just power hungry. You said it in the beginning of the video.
access to a bounty board or ad deals or
Ad deals.
lawyers or event
Lawyers.
organizers or professionals or anything that actually matters.
Well, you are going to have access to a lawyer when the scam is proven guilty, right, in a court of law. If you can't afford a lawyer, one will be appointed to you. There you go. There's your lawyer.
To summarize, Reddit moderators should be treated like celebrities or influencers. Not
I
because
disagree.
they deserve respect or anything, but because they actually have real power and influence. I mean, if not for the world, at least over your $50 billion company, maybe if you gave them actual support, it could go from 50 billion to 100 billion. I mean, it certainly deserves to be that high up for how much traffic Reddit gets. So why haven't you solved this problem already, Spez? Is it because you're out of touch and
you understand Reddit isn't just like live stream shit, right? A lot of the traffic that Reddit gets is for like retards who don't understand how to use the internet. Or like technology, like how do I fix blah blah blah, and then they type Reddit. Like a lot of it's not even just live stream stuff. Like you guys know this. I'm sure you guys fucking sit there and you're like, oh, my toaster can't do math. How do I make it do 1 + 1? And then you type Reddit and it'll show you. Obviously, the way to do that is you push the blue button, guys. Come on, we all know this. Are we retarded? You don't need Reddit to tell you that. Just push the blue button.
aware of the problem? Is it because Reddit is a bloated mess and they can't ship products? No, I think the real issue is that Reddit is held hostage by the negativity and toxicity of its user base, and it doesn't really have the freedom to make bold and important and transformative decisions that could save the company. If you agree with anything that I said, Spez, well, you're in luck. I live in San Francisco. And
here we go again. Don't worry, buddy. We can tell you live in San Fran. It's a little obvious. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm going to shut the fuck up before I lose my brands.
Now, I'd be happy to talk to you in person or any Reddit product manager or employee at all, you know, or on a call or something. That's my pitch to you, Spez. The rest is to the community. To the community.
The only thing you're pitching is food in the fucking oven, you fatty. Yeah, maybe cupcakes.
Spez and Reddit, they're almost certainly not going to fix any of this. All of this is up to us to solve. For anyone who this message has resonated with and wants to solve this problem, well, I have created a subreddit called r/suballiance.
Damn, his teeth is more yellow than my people.
Suballiance will be a non-profit, volunteer, community...
Wait. Hold on, we gotta check out this. What is it called? Let's watch. Still being the... yeah, that's his name. And then he clicked post. That is true. That video was asked, look at my 2-week Minecraft phase base instead. That's really cool. Is that Asmon code? Roaches assemble. Oh, yeah. He lacks self-awareness, like he lacks self-control when it comes to food in the fridge. Because he's fat. That's a fat joke, everybody. He's fat and he's bald. Just like his Happy Meals, he's going with the combo. He went from UFC to KFC because he's eating knuckle sandwiches. I'm gonna stop now, though. Because just like his food, his brain is fried. He needs to let go and shave his head, not gonna lie. There's no point in keeping some hair. It's uncoverable. You know what he should do? He should shave the top of his head and just wear a hat. We're gonna end the YouTube video on this, guys. This is how you gotta utilize AI, guys. This is AI done right. You gotta use it like me. See? It's not so bad, is it? See what I mean? We should do a show where Cowbear, right, gathers a bunch of Reddit mods and then like, you know how like, what's that show where they like tweak the cars and make them look good? Pimp My Ride, right? I'm gonna be pimp your mods.
It's a new year, new life, new tears, new friends, same love. But I'm glad You're here, you're mine, my dear. I see you, my